Excuse me, Sergeant. Name and badge number, please.
You see my name. It's on my uniform, right?
Is that in your policy just to say you see my name? What if I can't see?
You're recording, so I'm sure you can, sir.
What if I
Have a
can't
good day.
read? You're a sergeant? And you're not going to give up your name and badge number? You don't know your policies and procedures?
Have a good day.
Why wouldn't you just be polite, man?
You guys have IDs on you at all? Just give me your first, middle, and last name.
I can't, sir. That's making me too nervous.
My name is Rick. What's your first name?
Your name's Rick?
Yes. Charged with trespassing.
If you sneak around the bank, you're probably going to get arrested for trespassing. You're probably going to go to jail.
But you have to catch me first, don't you?
Do you really want to poke us?
I'm fast. I'm just
poking
saying.
us.
I'm wearing my speed boots, sir.
Squad cars, please.
Why is that?
Keep
Move
your
back
hand out
where
of
he's
your
at,
pocket.
okay?
Don't touch me.
Take your hand out of your pocket for me, man.
Why?
So you're here right now obstructing this traffic
How
stop.
am I
He asked you
obstructing?
to move back. He's trying to
The
search
stop
the
is
car.
over there. He can search
Okay.
it. I'm not
It
doing
doesn't make
anything.
any
I'm not
difference.
saying a word to nobody. Do your job.
What happens when the very people sworn to uphold the law start hiding behind arrogance and disrespect? In this outrageous encounter in Pinellas Park, Florida, a simple request for transparency turns into a full-blown display of ego, denial, and open hostility, from a captain no less. But this wasn't just one rogue officer, this was systemic attitude on display. What will you do when your rights are treated like a nuisance?
So those are the two things I've gotten so far. Okay. So he's doing his own investigation for Pinellas Park Police Department, but then we just didn't more on that. So that's all I have. All right.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Name and badge number, please.
You see my name. It's on my uniform, right?
Is that in your policy just to say you see my name? What if I can't see?
You're recording, so I'm sure you can, sir.
What if I
Have a
can't
good day.
read?
Well, you still have it on record, don't you?
Ma'am, you're being very ignorant right now.
Have a good day, sir.
That's rude.
Why wouldn't you just be cordial with us and say your name?
Why can't you just give me your name and badge number, ma'am? And you're a sergeant? And you're not going to give up your name and badge number? You don't know your policies and procedures?
Have a good day.
Why wouldn't you just be polite, man? That's why there's a disconnect.
Yep, that's why there's a disconnect. That's why there's a disconnect, ma'am. How rude.
That's the sergeant.
Pinellas Park, PD.
Pinellas Park, PD.
She's the one who's supposed to be setting the examples here in Pinellas Park.
Coming down from the sergeant. Trickle down.
What's up, bud?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Am I here for you?
Are you the captain here?
That's me.
Oh, your sergeant just rode off.
Okay. Which sergeant was it?
She wouldn't give me her name and badge number.
Okay.
That doesn't concern you?
We'll get there in a minute. What can I help you with? They asked me to come
That's
down and
what you
talk
can
to
help me with right now.
Sergeant Pohl. That's her name.
Sergeant Pohl?
Yep.
You know her badge number?
We don't have them. We don't have badge
Body
numbers.
ID number?
No, 150 something off the top of my head.
Okay.
Is it in your policy, Captain, to identify when asked by the
Verbally?
when you're out on a call that we were the subject of the call?
Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Is it my policy to do what?
Captain, is it your policy to identify if asked by the public for your name?
Under normal circumstances, yes. It depends on what the circumstances are.
Right.
What the
Such
situation is.
Such as being called.
Well, she came here
She was called.
concerning
She had
us.
to call the
Hold on,
service. She had to call the service here.
Okay.
That what we're doing is perfectly legal.
Okay.
And we just asked her name,
Okay.
and she got all not
I-
professional.
Then
not
I will
professional.
address it with the her appropriate chain of command for sure.
You will?
Yes.
You can promise me that?
100%.
I
You have my
appreciate
word.
it.
Absolutely.
Because we were cordial. It sets a bad example. You know, I'm not anti-cop, you know, but what happens is it shows a disconnect.
But let me ask you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have every right to stand here, videotape, come inside, whatever. What can I help you with?
Well,
We've already been helped.
I wanted her name and badge number.
But
You
before
gave me her
that,
name.
Like before
And
that,
what is your name?
Started it. Geisenberger. It's right here on the shirt.
Geisenberger's right here on the shirt. Is there hyphens in there too? Like
No, it's all
like
one complete word.
Okay. And you guys don't have body ID numbers?
Body ID numbers?
Well,
Badge
we don't
numbers?
have you asked for a badge number. The Pinellas Park Police Department, we do not have traditional badge numbers.
You
We
don't?
have employee identification numbers.
Well, yeah. What is yours?
What is mine? 144.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
What
Like
is
to know mine also?
your name and badge number? Yes, please.
148.
And your name?
Turner.
And your name, sir?
Turner.
Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't,
welcome.
I didn't call you. We didn't need anything.
Okay.
Have a good day, guys. Sorry,
understand.
This request has been handled by Captain Amazon.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Guys, understand? Like I said, go into any public building you want, record you blue in the face. It's new to my guys. 3 of you with cameras in their face, it's new. Okay? So that's probably why I generated a call for service.
That's okay. People can come up. You get a call for service. I expect it. It's just how you come off on a call to service. People shouldn't come out and be disrespectful.
Great. Understand,
That's
right?
it.
Your demeanor and his are different, right? And I mean that, and I don't mean that disrespectful towards him. What I mean is this. You can see my name. He has to ask my name. It's just, it's the interaction. It's the interaction. It's the interaction. It's just the interaction.
Same with law enforcement.
Well, I couldn't see it, but I remembered him hearing it from you.
No, again, you can ask. We'll provide you any information.
I mean, it's in your policies and procedures to verbally identify when asked. People have disabilities. People have disabilities. Some people are hard of seeing. Some people can't read.
Okay. Are you telling me you have a disability that I need to do something different for?
What does that matter, though? How can you tell?
I don't.
When you say right here or walk away like Pole did.
Okay. And again, I told you, we will absolutely address it with Sergeant and her supervisor.
Please, yeah, because that was rude. And she has stripes, and she's supposed to represent.
I'm not gonna debate that part with you. I'm not gonna debate my personnel with you. You have an opinion.
Her lower ranks are learning from her. That makes me sad for the people in Pinellas Park.
Here and you do this job. Don't talk to me about how my staff is, okay?
Well,
you have an opinion, and I will address it with the appropriate staff that is in charge.
Yes.
How old are you, sir? You don't have to answer it.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, but I can tell based on your general appearance, you're not old enough to know what she does or has done.
I'm not old enough to know.
Okay, and don't talk about.
How old do you have to be? How old do you have to be?
She's been doing the job 20 years, so don't stand here telling me.
How old would I have to be?
Well, wait.
Are you good?
I'm just trying to confirm this because this is new and I don't want to break any rules.
You can ask anything you want. Your age is irrelevant. My point to you is this.
Oh, okay.
Don't stand here and tell me about my folks and how they supervise people.
I'm not allowed to tell you how your folks misbehave?
Are you making a complaint?
Yeah.
Because if you are, I'll get the Internal Affairs Commander down here. We will take your sworn statement. Other than that, what you've made known to Captain Amazon, who's in charge of the patrol section.
You can just go and get me a complaint form, please.
Sir, you're more than welcome to get a complaint form. I'm leaving. You can have a nice day. I'm not going to go get a complaint form for you. You want one? Walk in there and ask for
Why not? You're a public servant, aren't you?
5 years, as you said, and she should know within 25 years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct.
And listen, all the time
How you guys doing? Excuse me. Can I just get a IA complaint form real quick? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep.
A captain who mocks the public, a sergeant who refuses to identify, and a department that thinks accountability is optional. This is what happens when power goes unchecked. The badge is supposed to represent service, not superiority. Always record, always ask questions, and never ever stay silent when public servants forget who they serve. In small-town Iowa, a camera and a question were all it took to rattle the system. 2 citizens peacefully investigating corruption get treated like criminals as cops show up demanding ID and threatening arrest, not for a crime, but for standing on a sidewalk and asking the wrong questions. What unfolds is a bizarre mix of comedy and confrontation, where the real joke is how far authority figures will go to silence dissent.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good morning, sir.
What are we filming?
We're looking for somebody.
Looking for somebody.
Yes. We do believe he's inside this facility.
Okay.
Chad Pelly.
As in what
He's
facility?
at the bank, sir.
Okay.
Community savings.
And why do you need him?
Because we have to find him, sir. We need to document that he is inside this bank. You know why?
No, I don't.
We
That's
believe.
why I'm asking.
Yes. We do believe he is getting loans from this bank, sir. And they could possibly be fraudulent.
Okay. Well, that's kind of up to the bank to decide.
Yeah, but it's up to us to investigate, sir.
Okay. So has the bank asked you not to be in there?
I'm getting nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. I'm just asking, has the bank specifically said you can't be inside the bank?
No.
Okay. So
You're puffing Milton up, sir.
I'm what?
You're puffing Milton up.
No, I'm not. I'm standing here talking to you nicely.
Oh, well, he gets nervous too, and we're just trying to find out if Chad Pelly's inside this bank, sir.
Okay. Well, I got a call that you were disrupting other customers at the bank. So
What the hell?
At the ATM. So I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm just asking you what's going on.
No,
I have no idea what's
that's
going on.
propaganda based. Whoever called that, they're a snitch for one, but two, they're lying.
Okay. And that's fair because I didn't see you doing anything.
No, we didn't do nothing. I was just looking at the storm grate. I think you just drove over it, but there's a, just looking around.
Okay. And that's fine. I have no problem with that.
But that guy inside, I guarantee you, he is involved with Chad Pelly. He's a well-known PDF file, sir.
Okay.
You've heard of him?
No,
Chad Pelly?
I have not heard of him.
He's like a building developer.
Okay.
Okay, do you guys have IDs on you at all?
I may have ID somewhere in there.
On your person?
It's in my baggie.
Okay. Just give me your first, middle, and last name.
I can't, sir. That's making me too nervous.
My name is Rick. What's your first name?
Your name's Rick?
Yes.
R.
Yeah, for Rick. My last name's Yoakum. What's your first and last name?
Sir, I'm getting nervous if I tell you.
Why? Did you do
I don't
something
know.
wrong?
No, please. I didn't do nothing.
They're not doing anything wrong. We can let them stay out here. Just make sure you stay away from the bank. Don't cause a problem at the bank. Okay.
So I can't go inside and get a deposit or nothing?
Do you have an account at the bank?
No.
Then you probably can't get a deposit.
Well, I needed to get money somehow.
Okay.
Milton's getting puffed up. That guy right there, him in the blue, he's 100% involved. He snitched. I just got to get his face, so I give this to Frank. Frank P, sir.
Blog, YouTube channel, what do we...
No, I got Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. How many followers you got?
36 or something, almost 40.
You getting there?
Yeah, I'm trying. Because I made it probably like 6 months ago, and if you do the math, that could add up to over 100 in probably a year.
Oh, easily.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to investigate. Frank sends us out sometimes, and
Frank does?
yes, sir.
Who's Frank?
Frank Pants. I don't like him. He's a scumbag, but he does know the missions that we have to attend.
Okay. But you don't speak very highly of him, I'll say that.
No, I don't like him. He's a piece of scum, if you ask me. He wanted me to go to his house about 2 or 3 times trying to force me, and I think he's trying to do naughty things, and I just don't want to be a part of that.
What'd you find out, Rick?
Okay.
Is Chad Pelly inside, sir?
No issue. The bank wants you to move along and not loiter outside their business.
But how are we going to find if Chad Pelly is here, sir?
Doesn't matter.
But he's a PDF file, sir.
Okay.
We're trying to keep the kids
So
safe.
as I said, we'd like you need to move along.
Are you involved with Chad Pelly, sir?
I don't even know him, and the guy in the blue's not Chad Pelly.
Well, no, he's not Chad Pelly. We believe that he's involved
Okay.
with Chad Pelly.
So you just need to move along is all, okay?
But we can't have that happen, sir.
Okay.
Well, here's where we're at. You can stay on the sidewalk. You can come and go. But everything that direction is private property.
So we can't go inside the bank?
You cannot go inside the bank. That's what he just went. They do not want you in there.
Oh.
So you're allowed to be on the sidewalk. I have no problem with that. But you can't go in the bank, and the parking lot is theirs too.
So I can't even go in the bank today?
No.
They don't want you anywhere on the property. And if
you're-
we have to come back, you get charged with trespassing, and I don't want to do that to you.
I don't want to get charged. I don't want to get arrested again, sir.
You don't want to.
I've been to jail too many times, and I don't want to go back, really.
Okay.
The neat part of a business is you can pick who gets to come in and out, and they say that you can't come in.
Anything about what we've mentioned that you don't understand?
Well, you pissed Milton off, sir.
Well, Milton can get over it. I'm sorry.
Well, he'll puff up, and
That's great. We're just trying to keep you guys out of trouble. So puff up all you want, but
well, I wouldn't be pressing his buttons, sir.
I'm not pushing anybody's button.
Yeah, but that's Milton.
Again,
He's my
hey,
bodyguard.
we made ourselves clear. If we come back and there's a problem, you know
So I
the
can't be
consequences.
sneaking around this bank.
If you sneak around the bank, you're probably going to get arrested for trespassing. You're probably going to go to jail.
But you have to catch me first, don't you?
Do you really want to poke us?
I'm fast. I'm just
You're poking
saying.
us.
I'm wearing my speed boots, sir.
Okay.
I can outrun both
you
of
know
you.
the consequences. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Please, sir, please. Just let us investigate Chad Pelly, sir.
You need to move on, please.
Please, sir.
No.
You're puffing Milton up, sir. He is puffing up.
Okay. Move along, please.
Sir, we have to look for Chad Pelly.
Trying to move along.
Now, what the hell does this officer have to hide? He's harnessed. He's harnessed. Please, sir. You pissed Milton off, sir. You pissed him off. The drive of nerd, ladies and gentlemen. The drive of nerd. Now get the hell out of here. They puffed him up, folks. They just puffed Milton up. See, guys, you don't mess with somebody that has a bowl cut. There he is. There's the snitch. I just seen his head. He's like a puffer fish. You leave him puffed up too long, that'll kill him. Pufferfish, they're an endangered species. In Milton, he's an inbred species. That's the same type of thing. If the police attack, you only have to run faster than Milton. That's why I take him along. Milton doesn't get lost. I put a chip inside of him. Mark of the beast. He's going straight to hell. It's the police.
This video is more than trolling. It's a cautionary tale. When cops think curiosity is a crime, when asking questions makes you a suspect, we're no longer living in a free country. You don't owe ID just because an officer gets uncomfortable. Know your rights, hold your ground, and never let intimidation be a substitute for law. When a group of auditors peacefully documents the exterior of an FBI building, things escalate quickly. Cops arrive in waves, demanding ID without a crime, barking unlawful orders, and ultimately arresting a man just for refusing to back away from a legal distance. In a nation built on liberty, this encounter raises one chilling question. Since when did filming in public become a criminal act?
Here's the third sheriff's officer. Sheriff's deputy. Got you.
They're standing right there. They're not doing anything, but they didn't listen to me whenever I said to step back.
We don't have to listen to your unlawful directives, bud. We're free people.
Pulling us out our vehicle, knowing we got license and insurance, bro.
I don't know why he stopped. Are these guys with you?
He said he stopped us.
Are these guys riding with you?
No, they just saying I'm on bullshit. They just pull out the cameras.
Yeah. Hey, step back behind those squad cars, please.
Why is that?
Keep
You
your
move
hand
back
out
where
of
he's
your
at,
pocket.
okay?
Don't touch me.
Take your hand out of your pocket for me, man.
Why?
So you're here right now obstructing this traffic stop.
How am I
He asked
obstructing?
you to move back. He's trying to
The
search
stop
the
is
car.
over there. He can search
Okay.
it. I'm not
It
doing
doesn't make
anything.
any
I'm not
difference.
saying a word to nobody. Do your job and leave me alone.
Do me a favor.
Are you scared of a
Stand over
camera?
there.
Name and badge number.
Do me a favor.
Name
stand
and badge
over there.
number. Name
Is
and
there a
badge
reason
number.
why you don't want to stand over there?
Have I broken the law?
You're obstructing our traffic.
I'm not
stop right
obstructing.
now, man.
I'm not obstructing anything. Name and badge number.
he asked
It
you
is
to
in
back
your
up over
policy to ID when asked by a member of the public.
So it's not. Okay.
It is. It is.
So are you gonna step
Name
back?
and
You're
ID.
gonna step back
How do I
there
know
right
you're a
now?
real cop? I can get that clown outfit
You
anywhere.
want to step back
No,
there
give
now.
me your name and badge number before I do anything.
So here's the thing.
Here's the
If
thing,
you
in
not
this
step
day and
back there
age,
with him,
in this day and age, right? Name and badge number, so I know who I'm talking to. It's that simple.
So what's your name then?
I don't have to. I don't have an obligation to identify myself. You have a gun, you have a badge supposedly, and you don't want to ID yourself.
So here's the thing. He's doing a traffic stop.
Okay,
He
the
told you
stop
to
is
stand
over
back
there. I'm
He
10
told
foot
you to
away.
Stand back where you were, and now you walked up on the car. So
Yeah,
that's
to
why I'm
watch
talking to you
him
right now.
searching the vehicle. You don't need to know. I haven't broken the law. Do you suspect me of a crime?
What you're doing here?
What's your name and badge
In
number?
the parking lot. I'm Deputy Byerline.
Byerline and your badge number.
10238.
All right, and you. Name and badge
Well,
number.
what's your name?
I don't have to give that information.
Okay, well, I don't tell you that either, man.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're a public servant.
It doesn't matter.
You're live on the internet right now.
Okay, that's
Okay,
all right.
you're going to be getting a lot of calls about
so
this.
here's the thing, man.
Name and ID,
All I
or
want
you
you
can.
to do-
I got nothing more to say to you.
Okay, just step back for us.
I'm not coming any closer than this right here.
asking you step back behind the squad
You're
cars,
asking.
okay?
Denied.
Okay. Code 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna set your phone in your pocket, okay?
Can you hand him my phone, please?
Yeah, I'll get you.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not interfering with anything. Interference is the physical act. Interference is the physical act.
Physically walking.
I'm not physically interfering. I'm not in the middle of you and your stop. I'm not in the middle of you and your stop.
Okay. So what's your name?
I don't have to give that.
Okay, so you're under arrest right now for obstruction.
No.
So do you want another charge by not giving your name?
27, I'm so
Don't have ID on me.
Okay, so what's your name?
You give him my phone, please.
What's your name? We'll get to all that stuff, but what's your name?
No, I'm pleading the fifth.
So you don't want to tell us your name?
I'm pleading the fifth. If you want to
So right now we have obstruction.
Okay.
On this traffic stop. Do you want to obstruct your identification?
That's a secondary charge.
Okay.
Obstruction is a secondary charge. So you want to keep going with it?
Come back here next one.
Okay. That's the phone.
And we thought for sure it'd be me before you. Thank you. Can I get your name and badge number again?
I never gave it to you.
Oh, can I get it then, please?
Yeah, we're not responsible to. So
You're not?
It'll be in the report. You can forward the report, but we do not have to give you a name and badge number just because you're telling me I need to give you them.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. We will definitely be looking that one up. I think that's part of your policies and procedures.
It's not.
This will be the first city I've ever been in that's ever been that way then.
No, that's not my palms for. No, we don't do that here.
It's cutting off the circulation.
Okay, just don't sit too far back. Okay.
And do you have your body cam on?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you, you don't have to sit sideways, sit however you can to get from.
So, is he gonna be able to get me out tonight, or?
I'll figure that out when we get down there.
You vice president.
Hey, Vern.
What?
Come down there to the jail.
I will.
Leave on that truck right there. That's gonna be the truck. Try and get an ID.
Okay.
This isn't just about a camera or a sidewalk. It's about the fragile line between public accountability and unchecked authority. If police can arrest you simply for refusing to identify without reasonable suspicion, then the Constitution becomes meaningless. Know your rights, film everything, and never let fear replace freedom.